What we want is a function called test, which takes a string s. This would be the HTML input. And if this HTML input s would cause Mozilla to crash, test should return fail. Otherwise, it should return pass. We're simply going to search whether s contains a select tag. For this, we set up a simple regular expression which says if there is some substring in s which consists of an opening tag, select, and then an arbitrary number of characters which are not a closing tag, that is not a greater sign. This is expressed by this caret over here, meaning not the greater sign, not the greater sign, and then star, meaning 0 or more instances of that. And finally, a closing tag. So we can have a less than sign, select, then anything except for a greater than sign, and finally a greater than sign. This is what makes an HTML tag. And if this occurs anywhere within our string, we return fail, otherwise we return pass. This regular expression requires a function from the RE module, so we first need to import this. So let's see what happens if we feed in just a regular HTML tag into the testing function. What we get is pass, because there's no select tag in here. Let's expand this a bit, and now let's actually add a select tag in here, as in this example. Now we see that our output changes to fail, because in here we actually do have a select tag. So this is what our testing function does. It simply simulates the behavior of Mozilla. Normally we would pass this input to Mozilla and then see whether it crashes or not. But in order to keep things simple, we're simply having this simple testing function which checks directly for what is supposed to be in the input.